news about Lil Durk having another murder for hire, saying he had something to do with his brother killer being killed. I think that news and got a little confused because once I looked at the paperwork, it looks a little different. I think the person who they saying was killed, Stefan Mack, he had something to do with D-Thing being killed. Might have been the ringleader, the one who set him up. The more I read the paperwork, it seemed like this guy right here, this is the guy who they alleged killed Lil Durk brother D-Thing. His name is P. They say he's like a well-known street dude. He was one of the closest friends to Stefan Mack. That's the man who was killed, who the feds say he was killed because money was on his head because of Lil Durk. Hit the like button. Goal on this video, 2,000 likes. It's a lot of rumors. It's a lot of things on the internet. Hopefully we can break it down a little bit. It's somebody clearly snitching on this case because you clearly can see the feds got text messages between Lil Durk and one of the killers who was charged with the murder of Stefan Mack. You clearly see they got text messages, not so much with Durk, but with people close to Durk, basically saying, when he gonna be around? He got that money for us yet? And shit like that. So it seemed like, they got a lot of strong stuff. The guy who they alleged killed D-Thing, name is P, he actually locked up right now for a double homicide case. You do your homework and stuff like that, you clearly can see this is who they talking about. This is the guy who they alleged killed D-Thing. He was a real close friend with Stefan Mack. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of confusing because Durk rapped about songs about, getting his brother killer back, and that's why I say I'm a little confused because, the Stefan Mack guy who they say Durk got killed, the more I read the paperwork, he had some involvement in his brother's death. But the real killer is this guy right here. Durk tried to get a bond today. His lawyers put together a $3 million package to try to get Durk home. It looked like the judge wasn't really okay with that. I think they're going to sit over and think about it a little bit longer and shit, but I'm not sure how that's going to go, in my opinion. With all this information out, these people laid down a lot of shit to make sure Durk didn't get a bond, They said not only was he behind, Quando Rondo cousin death, he's behind another man death, that Stefan Mack dude. They say that, D-Thing, was getting hunted and stalked by gangster disciples, GDs, the ops, That's why a lot of people kind of link D-Thing death to like the war in Chicago with all the GDs and the BDs. At first a lot of people thought this was some spontaneous stuff. The person who was with D-Thing when D-Thing got killed, Lil Trail, he actually responded to news about D-Thing killer, trending on the internet and stuff like that. He said free him. He want him on the street. I guess that's to get the bang, 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 get him back, or just fuck it, he moved on with his life. I don't know. But in Chirac, when a motherfucker say free you and you did something to him, you know what that means, But it's a lot of stuff coming out, a lot of new news I wanted to bring to y'all attention. But it looks like Durk, man, his name is getting caught in a lot of stuff. Look like it's a mole in his squad that's telling the feds and the government all kind of information. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, though, man. It's the homie True Teller, the Street Reporter. Blah!